Hey guys, so this video is just going to be a little bit different. It's just going to be me talking directly to you guys. I have no script, I have no ideas in my head of what I'm going to say. I just want to explain a few things to you and where this channel is going to be heading in the future. So first and foremost, I just want to say thank you to you guys. We hit 40,000 subscribers recently, and when I hit this number, there was a part of me that I had this kind of feeling that I was putting way too much emphasis on the numbers of this channel, the amount of views videos were getting, the amount of subs I was getting, and I love all those things, and I think those things are great, but I think it's important for not only me to understand, but for everyone to understand that that should not be the main driving force for what I'm doing. See, my original intention when creating this channel was to have fun with it. It's something I enjoyed. My intention after that, when it started to gain a little bit of traction, was to actually help players and help them get better, to show them that they can get better, to show them, that they can tap into this reservoir of potential and become better players if they put in the work and the consistency or whatever it is they need to do in order to become better, to motivate players, to help them with their confidence, because those are things that I've struggled with, and I know it's a real thing. But at some point along the way, it stopped being about that solely, or being about that mainly, and it started being about, ooh, what video will get the most views, or ooh, what will get me the most subscribers. And it wasn't just when I hit 40,000 subscribers that I started to realize I was kind of moving a little bit away from my whole purpose for having this channel. It was about a month ago or so. We were gaining and growing so fast. A lot of you may have even joined during that period, and a lot of you who have been here a while probably noticed that we went from 20,000 subscribers to 35,000 subscribers in such a short amount of time. I mean, in weeks. And it was blowing me away when it was happening, and I was so happy, I was so motivated, I was so excited. There was one day we even got 1,000 new subscribers in 24 hours, in one day. But the problem with that is when it went back down, I started losing gratitude. I started thinking that there was an issue instead of just being appreciative for all the support I was getting during that time. And why this was an issue for me when I looked back on it and reflected on it is that it meant that a lot of what I started to do was for the numbers. It's how can I get back to getting that many people on this channel a day? How can I get back to getting that many views on videos? I had a video that came out that got 100,000 views in a few weeks. And I never had that happen. I'm how can I keep making these videos? And it started becoming that instead of what videos are actually going to help? What videos do I actually want to make? What videos are actually coming from my heart and I want to express and I want players to see and I want to make that will actually have some sort of an impact, whether on a small or large scale. And ultimately, I want to make sure I'm only making videos that are aligned with that. They're videos that I want to make. Maybe they're spontaneous. Maybe they are planned. I'm not against planning a video or even doing a video that I know might get more views than another video. But the predominant thought, the predominant reason that I'm making the video, to me, has to be what my intention is, or I want my intention to be, which is, do I like this? And will this actually help? Is this either entertaining in a way that will help be a cool little bright spot on someone's day, or is it something that will actually help someone figure something out? Maybe they're having a mental block and something I say, clicks and they go, oh, that's what it was I was looking for. Or, maybe there's a drill I show that a player goes out and does and just becomes so much better because of that. Or maybe my video led to someone else's video that led to something else or whatever. But I want that to be the domineering thing when it comes to how I make these videos. And I just noticed that I was moving away from that. I originally did a video a day because it wasn't because of the views or anything, I think it was because I thought, actually, there's this thought in my head, what if I did a video a day? I could totally do it. I would love doing it. It would allow for me to get more content out there, to help more people, and just as a result, I ended up growing a lot more from doing that. But then it became about just the growth. It became about the numbers. And of course I have goals. Of course I have things I want with this channel. As many of you know, I want to hit 100,000 subscribers before the end of this year, but I'm starting to move away from that. I'm starting to move towards what do I actually want to create? What will actually help people? And if as a byproduct that helps get more subs and get more views and I start to grow from that, then that's totally okay. Again, I'm not against growing. I'm not against reaching more people. In fact, I want to reach more players if my message is actually helping people. You know, if it's actually helping players, them getting better, if it's actually motivating someone, if it's actually influencing someone in a positive way that helps them make a positive shift in their life, then I want it to reach a ton of people. But I don't want to be making the videos from a place of making them only to reach people, like that being the goal, being like, what could I come up with that will reach the most people? That thought can be there, but it has to be secondary to what feels right or what will actually help. Like, I would rather make a video that got 1,000 views but helped many of those people who watched the video than a video that gets hundreds of thousands of views yet wasn't from my heart and doesn't actually influence people in a good way or wasn't genuine. So I really just need to get that off my chest, and I'm sorry again, this is going to be a bit long, but that brings me to what I'm going to now do. So I'm not necessarily going to do a video a day. I don't know, maybe there'll be weeks that I do a video a day, but I'm going to do this more by intuition. I'm going to do this more from my heart. I'm going to do videos that feel right to me, that I think will make an impact. I'm not going to be doing videos with the intention, the sole intention to garner views or subs. Again, I don't even have an issue with that. I mean, obviously I'm happy if a video of mine gets a ton of views or shares or brings about a lot of subs, but my driving force can't be on the numbers, because I'm realizing the more that I'm growing, and it's still a relatively small channel, but it's still unbelievable to me to have 40,000 people following my stuff. You know, that still blows me away. But when it becomes solely about that, I feel empty. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. It feels like an empty feeling when I'm going after these numbers. I'm checking Social Blade to be like, how many subscribers did I get today? How many views did I get today? And then being disappointed if it didn't meet my expectations. I mean, there was a day where I got like 200 subs, and I was disappointed because I didn't get like 300 or 400 new subs. I mean, how insane is that? 200 individual people subscribed to my channel that day, and I couldn't feel gratitude for that. I mean, if it was 6 months ago, I would have been blown away by that. And I know our standards change, but I don't want to be feeling that way anymore. I want to only be doing things I'm proud of, even if that allows for less views or less subs. And I don't know if it will, but it might. So I want to give you guys this update. I want to let you know I'm not done or anything. Like, I love doing this. Like, the reason I do this is because I love doing this. If I hated it, or I didn't like it, or I was forcing it, or I felt I was doing it for the wrong reasons and only the wrong reasons, I would stop doing it. Now having realized what I'm realizing now. But that's not the case. I love making the videos. I love getting the messages from you guys telling me that they're helping you. Like, that's one of my favorite things about this. And I'm not trying to do it from an egoic place, but, you know, I love getting messages on Snapchat or Instagram with players saying, look, man, I watched your videos, and it's improved so much. And if I haven't answered your message, I'm sorry. I do get a lot of different questions and messages, so I try and answer as many as possible. There's a few emails I need to answer as well. I even had someone come up to me after a match the other day and said he loved my channel. And that was the first time that's ever happened, and it blew me away. I didn't even know what to say, because, you know, I never thought I'd be in a place where someone, especially even around my own age, would come up to me and be like, dude, love your channel. So, you know, that's what I want it to be. I want it to be something that you guys can also love with me, that you guys can actually learn from. I'll be learning from it as well. But I just want to make sure I'm making these things and these videos and this content from the right place. Not from a place of, I've got to do a video a day because, you know, that's the best way to beat the algorithm. Or not beat it, but feed the algorithm, right? Or I've got to make this video because it's the hot topic right now and I don't really feel like making it and my heart's not going to be in it, but I should make it because it's going to get a ton of views. You know, I don't want to do that. I want to do things that feel right, I know are going to help, or I think are going to help, at least, the very least, and then release that and see what happens. I have no idea what's going to happen. They could bomb completely. This could be one of the worst, like, YouTube growth decisions I ever make. I don't know. It could be one of the best. I have no idea. But I'm starting to feel okay with not knowing what's gonna happen. Alright guys, so thank you for watching this. I know this is a lot different. This is much more of a more vulnerable video that I'm used to making. Usually I have some form of a script. Sometimes I don't, but sometimes I'll at least have an index card with the ideas and then go off the cuff, or I'll actually have a script with these videos. But for this update video, I wanted it to be from the heart. I wanted it to be from a genuine place and to let you know where I am at right now. I just wanted to assure you that, you know, I really care about you guys and your support, and I really appreciate it, and that I'm continuing to make videos. I'm not done, and if anything, what you should see with the videos I make in the future is hopefully a lot more authenticity. And I've made videos in the past that were straight from my heart as well. It was at a certain point. I'm not saying like the videos I made in my past weren't. Most of them were. But there was a period of time when I was thinking, oh, what will get the most views? And I don't like that. So hopefully this is reflected in the videos I make from this point on. I'm going to be very careful to make sure the dominating thought when making these videos and planning them out isn't what will get me the most views, but what will help the most, what will have the most impact in a positive way. So once again, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for your support as well. I know I'm not trying to make such a big deal about it, but 40,000 subscribers, whoa, I mean, that's amazing. Thank you so much. You know, I will not exactly know when I'm going to come up with the next video. It could be tomorrow, it could be a week, I don't know. But I will have when I figure out what the regular rate's going to be, I will definitely communicate that to you guys. It's probably not going to be a video every day unless, you know, that feels right, and I'll do that. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be quite a journey from this point on, and I really hope you'll stick around and join me on that journey, and I really hope many other people will join. So thank you for listening to this. I'm aware I've probably been standing here for quite a bit of time, so it might be a bit long. So if you've made it to the end, thank you for listening to me ramble on for a little bit of time. Thank you so much. So guys, I will see you in the next video. I have no idea what that video is going to be, but I'm going to try and make it as genuine and as helpful as possible. Thank you for all your support up until now, and I'll see you in the next video.